will Liverpool still be playing for the Champions League?
They should be thinking of Europa or making themselves relevant in Europe. It might be factory settings back to before
Conference League?
No, not Conference League. But okay, it's possible though, because see,
they're out of the top 6.
One of the things that we should never take out is that the very fact that okay, United has lost 2-0 and now they are 5th, and now it means that they are out of the Champions League. For wherever I told you there are 2 games in hand. Tottenham have sacked the coach, and there's one thing about sacking of coaches in a team. Whenever a coach is sacked, most at times, when the new coach comes in, because if you check this Tottenham team, it's a very good team. And I want to ascribe to the fact that probably got to a time that maybe it was just muting that made the whole thing happen. But the way Liverpool is going, it's like they are consistently inconsistent. You don't know which Liverpool will turn out.
Let me be factual. Liverpool are not in the top 7. Liverpool, as we speak now, they are 8th on the league log.
Okay.
So they are 8th with 42 points, have scored 48 goals, conceded 33. There's Brentford ahead of Liverpool. There's Brighton ahead of Liverpool. There's Tottenham ahead of Liverpool. And to put the issues in perspective, Manchester United are 4th, having played the same number of games as Liverpool, 27 games. They have a 50-point mark. And Liverpool have played 27 games and have a 42-point tally. So what it means that Liverpool have 10 games 11 games to make up for the 8-point differential now. If all things being equal, if Manchester United does play in the top 4.
Yeah.
Because Tottenham are 5th. And Tottenham have played a game more, so if they play again tomorrow evening against Everton.
And you have to consider the teams ahead. It's not as if those teams are also going to just stay back. So it's like competing with about 5 teams just to make up for the top 4. It wouldn't have been a problem if it was
to Chelsea. The sacked coach, the team without a substantive.
So which coach. Liverpool team would turn out and which Chelsea team would turn out?
Well, leave the permutations that when they sack managers, you told me that when they sack managers, the Chelsea players are always prepping themselves up to win the Champions League.
But you know this is a Liverpool today. You don't know which one will turn out. One will beat United 7 and the other one will take 5.
And will take one from...
And after that, has never won.
Let's look at the game tomorrow.
So they
on Tuesday, sorry.
With Chelsea.
Chelsea, Liverpool.
One thing that will go well for Chelsea or will put Chelsea in the positive talking point has to be with the sacking of the coach. Unfortunately, the sacking of the coach will break a sigh of relief for some players, because some players probably were underused and maybe they had their own issues and a whole lot of things. It will surprise you the Chelsea that will turn out. Listen, this is a trend analysis with Chelsea. Whenever they sack a coach, it's not even about the matches that come afterward. It's about what they do with themselves the rest of the season. Don't be surprised that at the end of the season, they would achieve something that would marvel. In fact, it will surprise every other person. And this is also, they are playing at West Stamford Bridge. And Liverpool coming on the back of 3 defeats. Is it 3 defeats?
Yeah.
No, 2 straight defeats.
2 straight defeats.
So plus that of the Real Madrid is 3 defeats. So 3 straight defeats. And this is also not Anfield that probably any magic would occur. So, I don't know, but it would be very difficult for Chelsea to lose. It would be very, very difficult for them to lose. I think the worst that would happen with that of Chelsea would be a draw. And you know that if players win, they win a match, it gives them a sense of belief to be on the winning ways. But then with Liverpool, they might keep asking themselves that, where is the problem? Because it's more like, I don't remember them repeating the same lineup in the past 5 games. Apart from they having injury woes. Now the question is, who plays with Salah at the top 3? Is it Gakpo? Is it Jota? Is it Firmino? Who plays with him? Is it Darwin Núñez? 4. The midfield, now the only mainstay in the midfield has become Harvey Elliott, who plays with him there. So Liverpool too have their issues. So 2 inconsistent teams. The only positive for one is that one is now in quote starting something new with a new coach, whether substantive or permanent or temporal. There is somebody new coming with new ideas that the players would obviously want to prove themselves. It might surprise you how Kante and the rest will turn out. So for this match, I don't see Chelsea losing. And a loss for Liverpool will be a big blow.
Where will the game be won?
With this Chelsea team, I think it would be the attack of Chelsea and the wings. Because
can they score goals to save their lives?
Like
I still look at this Chelsea team. I look at the depth of attacking quality that they had to buy in the offseason.
But what if the coach starts with Aubameyang?
Well, maybe a new
it could
coach,
be the issue that in
coach,
2013 has to do with Adebayo. When Villas-Boas was there, he was virtually on the bench. It was Roberto Soldado who was playing. The moment Villas-Boas left and Tim Sherwood came, the rest of the season, Adebayo scored almost 10 goals with Gareth Bale. So probably we'll see Aubameyang to be an outcast. He comes in and he fields him on the pitch with probably 2 wide players. My only issue has to do with if he's to deploy the Mudryk guy or maybe a Pulisic or whoever on the wings, and they have their best of days, what happens to the Liverpool defense?
Maybe on Tuesday we get to see the Real Madrid.
Because the first match was
well, maybe on
the
Tuesday,
first match was when Modric actually
exactly. Well, we
introduced
get to see
himself
the
to
Real
the
Madrid.
world.
But quick one, my take. I think that like Percy has gone on to say, this is just a summary of the things that we expect from the preview of the Chelsea-Liverpool game. Like Percy has said, I think that whenever a team changes managers, there is a feel-good factor around the club, and naturally players resonate towards that particular sort of tendency, in the sense that when managers are fired, all of a sudden everybody thinks that this is a fresh break for all of us. This is a clean slate for all of us. We can make our decisions very well. We can play to the best of our abilities and maybe try to impress the new coach who is handling this new project. Because what coaches do is that they try to come into the setup with a clean mind. They come to the setup with a clean conscience. So yes, I mean the manager might have been part of the Graham Potter era, but I think that he will come in with a clear conscience, a clear mentality. It's about playing for the position that you want to play for. So I think that it will be a very difficult game. Chelsea will be very motivated because, listen, truth is that this is another difficult week for Chelsea. They get to play Real Madrid very soon, and if you did not know, Real Madrid hits 6 past Valladolid.
Yeah.
This
A
afternoon.
hat-trick for Benzema.
Yeah, Karim Benzema got
7
a hat-trick
minutes
in
hat-trick.
7 minutes. Yeah. So Karim Benzema is very much back in form.
He's warming his boots.
Rodrigo got some goals over there. So
and Hazard had an assist. Did you talk about?
Does he still play football?
Yeah, he's the highest paid footballer in the top 4 leagues.
So
he's still playing.
So the point is simple. I think that Chelsea would want to build some sort of momentum going into the Champions League clash with Real Madrid. With Liverpool, there's basically nothing to play for. I think that they are hoping against all odds that they get to play in the top 4. But traditionally, games between Chelsea and Liverpool have always been very tight.
Very tight.
I have struggled to find in the recent years the games that have been widely open between Chelsea and Liverpool. So it's going to be very tight. It's going to be about who has the most desire. But like you said, I mean, Chelsea playing at the bridge, trying to put on a show for the new manager, trying to compensate the fans for all of the things that they've had to go through. I mean, the heartbreak, the emotional breakdowns, and everything that they had to go through. I think that Chelsea stand as favourite in my candid opinion.
Yeah, I just told you.
And so that should be it for that particular